Hey, what's up, yo? So I just wanted to do a quick post-fight analysis on the Bernard Hopkins fight, Chad Dawson. I think that I think we all saw what happened. Bernard dug about as deep in his bag of tricks as he possibly could, but it just wasn't enough. To Dawson's credit, he adjusted halfway through the fight. Basically was starting to spin out of Bernard's clinches, and Bernard couldn't do that clinch and punch shenanigans that he always does, and he was pulling every trick out. He was stepping on Dawson's foot. He was pushing down on the back of his neck. He was when Dawson one time just tried to get out from under him, Bernard tried to make it seem as though he threw him again, possibly to maybe get the ref to deduct a point from him, but it didn't work, which it shouldn't have. And don't get me wrong, I give Bernard credit, for being his age and still being able to do what he does as well as he does it. But Dawson, Bernard's game is the mental one, the one where he gets you frustrated, he tries to piss you off, so you'll lose focus. But to Dawson's credit, even though he was noticeably upset again, he stayed focused, listened to his corner, and Bernard is he's vulnerable to anything right up the middle, it seems, whether it be an uppercut or a straight left or right or whatever. But he's vulnerable up the middle, and Dawson delivered plenty of those punches, enough to get a win that I don't think too many people are going to argue about. So anyhow, yeah, it looks like I think that even the announcers, Lampley and the other guys agreed that Bernard appears as though he's starting to show his age. He's physically, I don't know so much stat wise, because I didn't see the final stats, or I did, but I didn't take mention of them. But his body physically, and I'll agree, it didn't look as defined or as tight as it has in the past, and maybe Father Time is starting to catch up with him, but he still looked good, and he still delivered his good punches in the ring, but it just not enough of them. So man, I don't know if I've ever seen him more shiesty than he was in there with Dawson. I haven't seen a lot of his older fights. I know that he's been using these tricks his whole career, but it just seemed like he was relying on them almost entirely for this fight, and I think he realized he couldn't possibly win without employing some of those tactics and having them, be having them, have some effect on Dawson. But Dawson, he adjusted and didn't let it get to him, and he got the win.